Baroness O'Cathain, you've chaired the Committee on National Policy and the Built Environment. What are the biggest challenges we face in terms of the built environment?
Well, the single biggest challenge at the moment, of course, is to try and match the government's expectations and targets for more house building, because there is certainly a shortage and our record has been bad. But however, alongside that, we've got to improve and have quality in everything we do. And smaller amounts spent on building and design and place, as they call it, at this stage at the beginning of a process will bear huge benefit for the long-term viability of those houses.
And what more do we need to do to ensure we get the quality as well as the quantity of houses we need?
The quantity is what number one, but it is not as expensive quality. In fact, it is really on equal pegging with quality, and that is not difficult to obtain. We've got fantastic architects and we've got fantastic builders. We haven't got enough of them, and we actually need to build up the skill base because it's been allowed to drift during the time when we weren't building houses.
Do you think the viability assessment process should be reviewed?
Of course it should, because it is another stumbling block to getting on with the job. And I think we got a lot of evidence on this, that it was one of the nasty bits. But of course we're looking at it positively too, and there are huge things we can do that are not being done at the moment, namely getting the county councils, the local councils, the local authorities to talk to one another across the piece and learn from one another, and then of course talk to the ordinary man or woman in the street. And there are ways of doing this, and we've got a lot of evidence of how it should be done.
Do we need to see a return to local authorities having a key role in building housing on a large scale if we're going to meet our increasing housing demand?
It's essential. It's absolutely paramount. The government has got to give the lead and say, yes, this is what we want, and I hope they'll accept all our recommendations and make it easy for local authorities to remove the roadblocks there, because there are quite a few of them, like borrowing and those issues. But the local authorities know more about the people who live locally than the government do.